Hi there! I looked at my channel stats and saw that this year I haven't released a single tutorial. It's the end of the year and I can't face 2025 with this stuff. I want to make something cool, something that isn't in the internet yet and that will be useful to you. And I couldn't come up with anything like that. So today I'm going to do a simulation of cutting money in Blender. Um, this can be used for logs or anything else, doesn't matter, but my specific task was to cut a large stock into small ones. So let's get started. I simplified the scene a bit for the tutorial. My goal is to show the principle. I cut a large object of money into slices and create an array of stacks for simulation. Then I apply array modifiers and divide the stock into separate objects. I reset the pivot of each object to the center for proper simulation and collect them in collections by rows. This will make it easy for me to navigate the project. Step 2. I create a dummy object. It will simulate the movement of the conveyor belt. I bind all the money objects to it. Step 3. I animate the laser guillotine and the movement of the belt. I create custom properties on the empty object. I name the properties so that it is clear to me what they refer to. Next, I place the keys on the timeline. I select one object from the row 1 collection. I add rigid body to it. I uncheck the dynamic checkbox and add the driver. I need the simulation to turn on when the row 1 property value is 1. I declare a variable, for example A. Tell the Blender what this variable refers to and select single property and specify the path to the property. To do this, I copy the path in the empty certain custom property. And press Ctrl V to paste it into the path. In expression, I insert a more than 0.99. Next, I select all the objects of row 1, make the object with the modifier active. I go Object, Rigid Body, Copy from Active. Next, I select Copy to Selected in the Driver checkbox. Step 6. I repeat adding rigid body and installing drivers on the object of second row. But there is a difference with the first row. In addition to dynamic, I check the animate checkbox and also add a driver with an action on the property key. But in the expression, I write a less than 0.99. This means that while the property is 0, the simulation doesn't work and the object can be animated. Thus, our object can move along conveyor belt. When the property value changes to 1, the simulation is turned on and the object is no longer bound to animation by keys. Step 7. On the slice of the large stock in the object properties, I set the driver for the visibility of this object in the viewport and render. The logic is exactly the same as above. Only instead of the variable a, I use b. Oh, my bad. I forget change property path from row 1 to other in different slices. And final 8th step, I add a collision to the floor and walls. All set. I believe this tutorial was useful or will be useful to you next year. And even if not, I wish everyone in the new year to learn new tricks and a lot of cool creative work. See ya!